Hello and welcome back to J Berg Reacts. Today is Labor Day, folks, and I hope y'all are just sitting at home, relaxing, chilling, and doing no labor whatsoever. That's what I'm hoping, at least, because that's what I think Labor Day was officially started for anyway, because people were overworked and riots were happening and all kind of stuff like that, and they needed something to chill the people out, you know what I mean? To relax the people. So they came up with Labor Day. I don't know if that's true or not. I just made it up, but hey, it sounds good, don't it? But we got a good video for you today, folks. This one got a bunch of different creepy, disturbing stuff like that in it. All kind of crazy stuff in it, man. This is a good video, actually. So please stick around and watch the whole thing. So without further ado, let's get going!
Oh wow, this is just beautiful. Look at this. There's the, you know, when you, there's the big toe and the other four toes down to the small toe, down to the heel. What's fascinating about this is anybody that does a study of this will notice this piece sticking out here. It's like when you put your foot in mud and you pull it out, your toes will lift up a little mud where your toes were, and that's exactly what seems to have happened here.
Well, man, if that was an actual imprint of somebody's foot, that freaking footprint was almost as big as that guy. So that would definitely have to be something 20 foot tall, maybe 30 foot tall. I don't. It said something on that bottom of the screen, 30 to 40 foot tall or something. But do you think there was giants that big back in the day? I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Let me know.
Check this video out, y'all. This is more clear footage of a Sasquatch recorded by a trail cam. As you can see, it kind of looks like a big ball of hair. But that's a legit Sasquatch, you guys. Looks to be around 9 through 10 feet tall. And he also has like a gray patch under his beard. Check him out. Amazing creature. Look at the shoulder length. That's completely unhuman.
Well, man, that has to be the most clearest visual evidence I've personally ever seen of a possible Sasquatch. I don't know, man. Like, that looked pretty freaking real to me. I guess it could have been someone in a suit. And another thing, too, that was not a trail camera, because trail cameras don't pan left and right. They just point one direction straight and take video. So that wasn't a trail cam footage. That was someone taking a video, definitely. Was it a setup? I don't know. What do you guys think about that, man? It looked real to me. It looked real to me. And when you seen his face for that 1 second up over that brush, you did see, like, the beady little eyes and the gray patch, like it was an older Sasquatch if it was one. But yeah, man, that was pretty cool footage, man. What do you guys think about that? don't know. Was that a real bird that guy was standing next to? Because if it was, man, that was a giant bird. I don't know, man. I don't know if that was real or not. What do you guys think, man? Like, please let me know what you think about that in the comments, because if that was a real bird, for one, how did he get that bird to stand perfectly still next to him? And two, what the hell kind of bird was it that was that big? Big bird? Yeah, so that was a video of that I wanted to put up there because I thought it was pretty interesting and weird that there's supposedly a tree, a weird looking tree that the Washington Monument was built around. You seen the first slide showed that weird tree that went up like that, just straight up. And supposedly the Washington Monument is built around this. And it's just weird, man. I don't know. And then all them lightning strikes hitting it, and then a bunch of people missing from the Washington Monument. They call them the absentees, Washington Monument absentees. It's weird. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
In this video, the military has spotted something so scary that you have to see this for yourself.
Well, man, that was a weird, huge, some kind of sea creature that supposedly the military spotted. I don't know, man. You guys think that was real? Let me know.
Oh, come on inside! Carly!
Well, that was either a giant gorilla or a Yeti Sasquatch. I don't know, man. They could have been someone in a suit too, but man, it's too hard to tell on some of these, man. It's like, you think that was real or not? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Honestly, I have no idea what to think on that. It looked like a huge gorilla, but it kind of looked more human-like than gorilla-like to me, though. So, what do you guys think?
Hey, do you see that? Do you see that?
Filmed near Tennessee.
I'm afraid.
These creatures are amazing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, man, more and more we're getting more videos of these so-called Sasquatches because we got many people out there nowadays with little handheld cameras in their hand with their phone and everything. So I'm expecting a lot more clear videos like this to keep coming out. You know what I mean? Like that one wasn't so clear, but yeah, man. Did you hear what the guy said in there? He said when he reached to that other tree, did you see how long his arm was? Like, I don't think that was human, man. I don't know. But yeah, like I think we're going to see more and more and more videos like this coming out. Because we got the technology nowadays and people got them in their pockets. All you got to do is pull them out and hit a button. You know what I mean? Start recording. I'm not even gonna bullshit y'all. If I was in the ocean and I seen anything close to similar to what I just saw in that video, I'm hightailing it the hell out of there and swimming away and running away and maybe walking on water as fast as I can.
At the risk of sounding absolutely batshit crazy, the general consensus says that there's something going on with our sun. We know this. At what point do we unite and start demanding answers, though? Because it's not right. I don't know why we are just accepting it. I don't know how we can just go along with our lives and pretend like this isn't happening. My almost 10-year-old son came out this morning with me to do chicken chores. When the sun was starting to come up, we should be able to look at the sun. When it is coming up, we should be able to watch the sun go down. Sun gazing is a thing. It is really good for you, and we are not able to do it. My son came outside and freaked, and he goes, "Whoa, I can't even look at the sun." And it was first thing this morning. And I looked, and it was so bright. You can't even see the sun. It's just brightness over there. I see TikTok after TikTok about this on here. And don't even get me started on the position of the sun. Now, I know in the summertime, the sun is more north. That's normal, but how far north it is, I don't know, because I garden every summer and I know in the summertime where the sun comes up and how it hits my garden, and there is something off. What are we going to do about this? Because I can't just accept this. I can't. We need to come together and demand answers and be asking, I guess, the right people instead of just TikTok. I don't know who to even ask, but we need to do something, right? What is going on with our sun?
I don't know what you all think, but I'm like in total agreement with her, except for the fact that, I mean, what are we going to do about it? There ain't nothing we can do about it, obviously, but I agree with her, like what she's saying, like, sun gazing is a thing. People like to sun gaze, you know what I mean? And normally in the morning, at least in years past, when the sun's first coming up, you can look at the sun and you can sun gaze and you can look right at it with no problem whatsoever of it burning your eyes or anything, because it's dim then, you know what I mean? It's real dim and it's not as bright yet. And same with the evening. You could do the same thing. Watch it, the sun set, you know what I mean? As it goes over the horizon, you can watch it disappear. Nowadays, that's like almost impossible. You can't sit there and look at it and gaze at it like that. It's super, super bright. Burns the shit out of your eyes if you even try to do anything like that. And if you do, you're seeing spots for the next half an hour. Like, I agree, man. I think something's going on with our sun that the powers that be ain't telling us about. I don't want to go as far to say there's a sun simulator up there, because I don't know if I believe any of that. But who knows? Like, something's definitely going on. Is it like a cycle that we're in where the sun is really close to us and puts off more light or something? I don't know. But that would be nice if we did get some answers. You know what I mean? Like, give us some answers. Why is it like this? Why are we not able to gaze at the sun in the morning and the evening nowadays like we were in years past? That's all we want is answers.
In the early 1900s, a series of remarkable stone structures were discovered in remote locations around the world. These amazing artifacts, known as stone stargates, captivated the imagination of archaeologists, historians, and conspiracy theorists alike. Carved with intricate patterns and symbols, their true purpose remained shrouded in mystery. Ancient folklore, however, spoke of these stargates as devices used by civilizations from distant solar systems to travel across the cosmos. By the 1950s, almost all the stargates had vanished without a trace, fueling rumors of government cover-ups and hidden agendas. Some theorized that governments around the world systematically confiscated the stargates and concealed them in top-secret facilities. Their whereabouts remain unknown.
So what do you guys think about that, man? Like, do you think there is actual stargates that actually work, that will take you from one solar system to another solar system, or one realm to another realm? Because there's obviously evidence out there of pictures of them, but you don't ever see anything like that. I've never seen anything like that myself. Have anyone of you ever seen an actual old circle formation like that, stone thing or stargate? Anything like that? That's pretty weird. It's pretty interesting too, you know. I wonder if stuff like that actually exists, and I wonder if stuff like that actually works.
So can you guys do me a favor and tell me why there's absolutely zero real videos or pictures of rockets in space? Every single picture or every single video you see of a rocket actually in space is CGI. It's computer generated. So if rockets are real, then why don't we see any of them? And supposedly this is India landing on the moon. It looks like a 2DS. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. I know for a fact that's real footage of India landing on the moon, and I know for a fact that NASA would never fake anything. Even though there's no real pictures of satellites in space. They're all computer generated. Now, we have to do this because you can't take a picture in the empty vacuum of space, so you need to make computer generations. So they're not lying to us, it's just that they can't take real footage. So this is how many satellites are orbiting our Earth, even though we can't see any of them. They're just so high-tech that we're not able to see them. I mean, thankfully, right? Look how unattractive these things are. Because they're fake. I'm just kidding, I'm being sarcastic. Don't ban me. There's absolutely no evidence for the Earth being flat, even though the sun doesn't look like it's 93 million miles away and the moon clearly isn't a ball of rock. I'm being sarcastic. I know the moon's a ball of rock, and I know that this is absolute rubbish.
So I do have a question for all yous out there. Why is there not any actual video of rockets out there in space or anything like that? Why is it all CGI? Can anyone answer that? Like, it's kind of weird, you know. And also satellites. Why is there no actual photos of satellites around the Earth up there? There's nothing, no photos. There's CGI images everywhere, but there's not an actual photo of a satellite up there. Anyone answer that question? Because it's kind of mind-boggling why there's no pictures like that up there. They got pictures of guys walking on the moon, but they don't have any real pictures of rockets up in space or satellites up in space or anything like that. Why? Why is that? Why is it all CGI? Answer me that.
Have you seen this video? The 9 pillars of light were captured on camera, and this is what the government's not showing us. Just take a look at this. So this is the actual footage in Japan of when the 9 pillars of light, but nobody knows what this light coming down from the sky is. What is it? What could this be?
So, does anybody have an answer to me what exactly that light was? Because I know it wasn't no 9 pillars of light. That guy, he makes fun of a bunch of different stuff on TikTok like that. That still don't explain the fact of the actual video, though. So what was that light that was going from the ground up to the sky there? Can anybody answer me that one?
Giants found in stasis in Utah caves.
A giant pharaoh in stasis was found in a cave in the desert Southwest. Since I've been on talk radio for 25 plus years as a host and interviewing some interesting people, one of the things that's afforded me is the ability to have people who've seen this stuff that everybody else says are crazy to contact me. Now, the red-haired giant king and queen that were in stasis were found in an unknown Utah cave. The presence of giants in the caves of southern Utah and the desert Southwest are so numerous that you can't turn anywhere to the east, west, north, or south and not encounter somebody that knows not only the myths and legends, but has seen.
Well, how weird is that, man? You know, like they found 2 giants in Utah caves in stasis. So that means they were just sitting there in their thrones or whatever they were sitting in, and just moved on, passed on to the next realm. But yeah, that's pretty weird though, you know, and to find them in a Utah cave, that's crazy, man. Like, what else have they found that they have never ever told us about? And have anyone ever heard of that ever on the news or anything like that, about them finding giants in caves in Utah? I haven't. So tell me that wasn't crazy, man. Like, was she just abducted right there or something? Because the video showed like she's walking out with her bag of trash and poof, just disappears. The bag falls, no one by it. And then a few minutes pass by, all of a sudden you see that light in the background again, and she comes crawling up into the screen. Like, something was weird right there. I don't care what anyone says. I don't know what was up with that, but was she just abducted? That's my question. So apparently this is happening in all areas of the sea right now. Vortexes and whirlpools are happening. I mean, what's going on? This is weird stuff. Strange times we're living in. And I don't know what to think about it, man. Like, if you've seen a whirlpool happening in the middle of the sea, like, that makes me think like the sea floor is opening up and the water is getting sucked down, like water goes down a drain in whirlpools. That's basically all that makes me think. You know what I mean? What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think the sea floor is opening? Sucking that water down like water goes down a drain? It's very possible. You know what I mean? All the damn nuclear tests they do out in the ocean. Who's to say they didn't cause a huge crack in the ocean floor and the water's getting sucked down. It's possible. That's all I'm saying. It's possible.
Take a look at this old bell that they just digged up, y'all. This right here is in South Carolina. This bell weighs almost 560 pounds alone. Of course, they had to use one of the Tonka toys in order to dig it out of the earth because no man can lift that on its own. But you guys do know what bells were used for, right? You guys do know why we don't see them anymore, right? Why we don't hear them anymore. Remember we used to hear them all the time? Just take a look at all these bells over here. This was in the early 1900s. They gathered almost 170,000 bells all together and they destroyed them. Like over here. When bells are rung, they emit a powerful frequency and vibration that dispel negative energies, which in case promotes healing, health, wealth, abundance. Not to mention they ward off negative entities, parasites within you and around you. This is why big bells and certain bells were housed in churches, because churches was actually a place that you can go to heal thyself. Do you guys remember Spider-Man and Venom? Look at this scene over here when Spider-Man tries to release the Venom, the symbiote, the parasite. Y'all see how he rung the bell? And as soon as he rung the bell, the parasite, the symbiote, which is venom because it's in his veins, venom, started coming off. And then started finding its way down to Eddie, which is the die, Eddie Brock, which is death. You see that? And it's the X. X marks the spot. That's where you would stand in order to heal yourself. They show you everything in these movies. Look at that.
Well, folks, I hope you listen to their Mr. Conscious Juice, because he speaks truth, as always. I love using his content, because he just always has good content, man. And he's one of my favorite creators to grab stuff from for my videos. But yeah, that's the end of my video today, folks. I hope you all had fun. I had fun once again, and I always do. You know, it's just one of my funnest things to do. But yeah, that's about it, bro. We're gonna take off and enjoy the rest of our Labor Day. I gotta cut the grass, actually, so that ain't enjoyable when it's actually doing labor on Labor Day, which I really didn't want to do, but I gotta cut the grass. The grass needs cut. So y'all have fun though, but be sure to like and comment and share this if you can. That would be great. I would love it a lot, and I would thank you a lot. And yeah, share this out with like-minded individuals that you think would like this content. And we'll see you next week too. So without nothing else to say, J Berg Reacts out.